guys how to dispute negative items off of your business profile. So if you guys have been struggling with disputing negative items off your business profile, or you don't know how to dispute negative items off your business profile, I want to show you guys today how to remove negative items off of your business profile. Okay. For those of you guys that's asking over here again about the summit, guys, the summit is going to be in Atlanta. Is the AI Millionaire Summit. We're showing you guys how to automate, dominate, scale your business. We have people that's going to be showing you guys PG funding using AI, automating your business, which is like hands off, which is a lot of the stuff that we do, and let the money come to you. We have someone who's going to be talking about out of state real estate. She has about, I think it's 60 units, if not more, and how she built her empire. She has a software that she's dropping. We have somebody coming to talk about AI twins, grants utilizing AI as well too. This particular person purchased a semi-professional team using AI, not using AI, using grants to be able to buy the basketball team. So a semi-professional team, I should say. We have systems. We have I know I'm missing some people, but I'm just trying to run it down fast because this is not, today is really about showing you guys how to dispute negative items off of your business profile. So again, we had someone that sponsored 30 tickets. So if you guys have been looking to come to the summit and you're not sure, this is your sign. So you can go to aimillionairesummit.info and you're able to get a ticket. So we have 30 tickets as I know of. We have 30 tickets that the person sponsored. So instead of you guys paying $97 for general admission, you're going to pay $47 for general admissions. Okay. And y'all know, if y'all ever been to any of my events, y'all know I only have heavy hitters. Okay. Heavy hitters. Okay. All right. I only have heavy hitters. Okay. So here's the thing, guys, as you guys are on here as well too. So I put out a notification letting you guys know I was going to go live to discuss how to dispute negative items off of your business report. So if you have negative items on your business report and you would like for us to show you how to dispute it, you can actually go ahead right now, because I have one person's profile. I would like to have at least two more people profile where I'm going to show you guys how to dispute negative items off of your business profile. So you can email it to orders@hersecretvault.net. Okay, that's orders@hersecretvault.net. Send me your business profile. If you have Experian, you can go into Experian and you can send it to your email. Okay, that's orders@hersecretvault.net. All right, y'all. So let's go. Let's jump into disputing negative items off of your business credit profile. And you guys can hold your questions. I will be answering questions at the end. Y'all know I'm always up for answering questions. Okay. Or you guys can drop your questions in the question box and I will get to the questions afterwards. So what I'm going to do is okay. So this prompt is very effective. It's pretty detailed, but it's very effective. So we are going to go to, if you guys are not utilizing ChatGPT, and then let's go to share. Okay, y'all, I keep forgetting with this computer. Okay, let's put these things on. Password protected. Okay, later. Okay, let's put all these things on. All right, let's share this again. I want to share my screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so y'all leave it up to me to not test my computer, because y'all know I just got hacked. So we had to wipe the computer completely. Well, my daughter wiped the computer completely. Okay, let's see. Share window allow. Come on, system preferences. All right, y'all, here we go. Okay, perfect. So YouTube. This be the worst, y'all. I should have tested this before I went live on YouTube, because now I have to set up this system preference to actually show my screen. Okay, to share your window, da da da, Chrome. Okay, I see it. It's already checked off. What are y'all doing? Okay, we go. I'm just like, bro, they they trying a sister today, y'all. They trying me. Okay, y'all. So if you guys are not familiar with ChatGPT, I want you guys to get very, very, very familiar with ChatGPT. Okay. So with ChatGPT, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you're in ChatGPT 5. Okay. ChatGPT 5. And I feel like I want to end this Zoom because I'm on YouTube and I want to come back on and do this properly, because this long winded stuff, y'all know I just like to get straight to the point with my videos. Okay. Straight to the point. Um, dang. YouTube, I'm gonna have to end this and come back because I like to be straight to the point with y'all. We already 6 minutes in. Okay. All right, whatever. Let's just keep it. All right. So what I want you guys to do is go to ChatGPT, and then probably what I just do is come back and delete the beginning of this. All right. So basically, what I'm showing you guys today is how to dispute negative items off of your business profile. If you guys do have negative items off of it on your business profile, and you want me to actually review your profile, send over an email right now to orders@hersecretvault.net. That's orders@hersecretvault.net. And I would love to do a breakdown of your profile. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to ChatGPT. You're going to make sure that you're in ChatGPT 5, because ChatGPT 5 is the latest model of how to dispute negative items off of your business profile. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the plus sign, but I want you guys to do upload profile pictures and files. So I have one client's file that I'm going to go over with you guys today. Once you upload it, we're going to use this specific prompt. So one of the things that we're doing is that we're focusing on fair credit reporting on the business side, right? So the FCA law of 15 USC 1681. So we see a lot of people in credit repair talk about disputing items off of their credit report using FTC laws and, all those other stuff. In the business world, we also have a way of disputing negative items for ourselves as well too. So basically the prompt is, you are an AI business credit dispute assistant. I am uploading a business report, analyze it line by line, and identify all negative inaccuracy. Okay. And this is a pretty long prompt. So for those of you guys who are on TikTok, for those of you guys who are on YouTube, you guys can see it. So Instagram and TikTok, if you guys go over to my YouTube channel, it's called Bosses Build Business Credit. You guys will be able to see the full prompt. Okay. So then we ask it for each items that's flagged, we wanted to generate a dispute response referencing business credit laws that protect business owners. Use Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA 15 USC 1681, right? For accuracy, timelines, et cetera, et cetera. Then we want to make sure we have the fair and accurate credit transitions, right? So with that, because the prompt is so long, and then what we want to do is we want to tell ChatGPT if there's any applicable state business credit statutes that they're familiar with. We wanted to give us that information as well too. So we wanted to create a profile for us. And then we want to clearly identify the business name and EIN address when it comes to disputes. So like I said, this prompt is pretty long, okay? And what I'll do is actually I'll put the prompt in the body. That's what I do. I'll put the prompt in the description inside of YouTube once I'm finished. Okay. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to format the outline as a ready to send dispute letter. So, because I want ready to send dispute letters that I can copy, paste, and send. Also provide a short summary paragraph I can read aloud to explain why this dispute is legally valid. Okay. Again, this is a pretty long prompt, and there's some other stuff in there that was mixed in that I didn't really give much information about. However, I will put it inside of the description inside of the video once I finish recording the video. Then what you want to do is you want to hit send. Again, guys, if anybody have any negative items on their business profile right now, please send me a business profile, because this particular client, she didn't necessarily have the negative items on her business. But I just want to kind of show you guys what that looks like. So if you do have negative items on your business, go ahead right now and send me over your Experian business report to orders@hersecretvault.net. Now, y'all, don't come in after the video is finished and say, here's my report. We already offline, okay? We already offline. I can't help you once we get offline, okay? All right, so here's what we're going to do. It gives us the company name, the EIN, business address, date. And these are basically what the letters are going to look like. It also gives you the subject line of how you have to send the letters based off of what negative items is on your particular business report, okay? Remember, we're talking about your particular business report. So it says on here, their Experian business, because we want to message Experian business directly. Boss lady, I cannot even know how to pull. I don't even know how to pull my credit report. Okay, that's gonna be another thing I'm gonna show y'all how to do. Okay, so so I'm writing on behalf of the company to formally dispute several items contained in our Experian Business Advantage program profile. So basically, you're sending this email over to Experian Business, letting them know the issues that your profile is having. You know why you want to dispute it. And you want to be very, very specific, right? So you want to make sure that you put the supplier business services, the violation. So I don't think you hear anybody in the business world talk about violations and business dispute, right? You hear everybody in the personal credit space talk about violation and FTCs and suing, but I don't think I've never heard any of y'all heard that anybody in the business industry tell us about disputing negative items. Right? Because this is probably something that they keep to themselves because it's so golden. But you guys need the information in order to get your businesses to the next level, right? Because things happen. Things have happened with my business. Before I even got into the game, there was businesses that I had, some fail, some didn't work. I really wish I knew what I knew now 10, 11 plus years ago, right? Half of the mistakes that I made in business before I actually learned business, I would have avoided. But we're here now. So anyway, so then you want to make sure that you do, you want to make sure in the letter that you do outdated and incomplete payment history. So you want to make sure you put that information in there. You want to make sure that you have all of the accounts, the last 4 digits of the account as well too, so they can help you with removing the proper accounts. But we always want to let them know what the violation is. So with these, it's violation under FCR 1681C. Consumer/business report agencies may not continue to report outdated or incomplete account information. Okay? Request, please verify whether these accounts remain open and active. If not, they must be removed. So we have to know what to say to them in order for them to get us these things report. You also have a way of unverifiable business inquiries, right? Some of you guys are struggling with business inquiries, but don't realize that when it comes to unverifiable business inquiries, kind of like on the personal side, right? On the personal side, we have where, for instance, some of you guys go on your PG vehicles. I don't know why, y'all. We're in 2025. We do not have to PG vehicles. But you go and you PG vehicles, and then what happens is that you get all these inquiries on your profile. Same exact thing with business. The only difference with business, that business inquiry does not affect your profile. Excuse me, y'all, my lips are chapped. Business inquiry do not affect your profile the way that personal inquiries affect your profile. But if you feel like you want to get those inquiries off, you can also do that. Get those inquiries off, right? So misleading risk factors languages. Also, you want to put that in there. So what's going to happen is that when AI breaks down your profile step by step, your next step that you want to go in and do outside of your business identity accuracy request. So okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Once you get the breakdown, there's still an additional step, right? So it gave us all the letters, how to send over the letter, short summary for a video explaining. You can do like a letter explain like the dispute, or you can do a video, but you can just copy and paste the letter that they're telling you to copy and paste to dispute these negative items off of your business, right? So as you're utilizing AI now says, would you like me to also create a version of this letter tailored to Equifax and Dun and Bradstreet, so you can send out three at all at once, right? Yes. So this is a beautiful thing about it. You don't have to know what to do sometimes. All you have to do is start with one particular prompt, one particular information, and the system does the rest. So it's going to give you information on how to dispute, not just on Experian business, right? So we have the letter for Experian business. This is the format of it. Okay. We're going to talk specifically to that business bureau, their Experian business services, right? I'm writing on behalf of the company name to dispute inaccuracy, duplicates, and unverifiable information contained in our business credit advance report. That's on the Experian side. So the Experian business report is called business credit advance report, right? It's also, you also want to give it your BIN number. Like a lot of you guys don't realize that you have BIN numbers. Your BIN number is like your social security number on the business side, but for Experian, okay? On Experian, you have your EIN, but there's some companies that require you to have a BIN number. You can find your BIN number inside of Experian. Now it's giving you all the accounts that it wants you to dispute. So the duplicate trade lines, it gave us that. So she had some duplicate trade lines on her business. It's allowing us to remove those duplicate trade lines, because sometimes duplicate trade lines, especially if they're negative, it can hurt your profile, right? Outdated / inactive accounts, unverifiable accounts, misleading risk factors, right? And then conflicting business address. So she has dipped on. So some of you guys, remember how some of you guys on your business profile, when you make an address change, you have one address here on Experian, another address on Dun and Bradstreet, another address on Equifax business. You can also dispute those. So that is called conflicting business address. So you're going to give them the right address, and then you're going to show them what the other address is on your profile. If you want to take it a step further, what you can do is you can actually just upload your what is it called, Secretary of State and IRS documentation showing the right address. That will help you to dispute address changes in your business profile faster, because having multiple different business addresses on different bureaus is hurting your profile. Same exact thing with your NIAC code and your SIC code. Okay, so now what we want to ask her to do is we want to say, please verify or delete each dispute item within the statute 30 days as required under FCRA 1681I. You have to put in those particular laws in order for you to get this wiped off quickly. Okay. It's then going to give us the one for Equifax business as well too. Same exact thing. It gives you the breakdown, what laws to send out to them, what you want to dispute, inaccuracy code, duplicate accounts, risk mitigation. So misrepresentation, right? So you have also some people that might be misrepresenting your company. So I know I personally had something that popped up on my profile that I've never had ever. I think it was like 72 it was like $72 million. It wasn't even like thousands of dollars. Where $72 million? And it showed up negative, right? Because people sometimes get your account confused with others. This is why what I try to do is I want to make sure I'm the only person in the industry. However, you have some people that, and it's great. There's nothing wrong with it, right? Like you're in a position where you're an influencer. I'm in a position where I'm an influencer. I remember one time, it was like a while back, where I had did a video and so many people was taking my video, and I called my sister and I'm like, I don't understand why the people them keep taking my information. I'm so confused. And my my sister said, I still remember that like it was yesterday, y'all. My sister said, but you an influencer. She said, how are you influencing people and then want to be mad when they take the information that you give them and you influence them to be better? And I was like, you know what, you're right. So after that day, y'all, I never thought twice about it. I was like, you know what? I'm an influencer. It is what it is. Like I was scrolling through social media yesterday and I saw some guy posted one of my videos and he was saying, watch how this person show you how to, what video was it? I think I want to say build business credit, right? There was no tag, there was no nothing, but it's my face. I popped up. And the first thing I thought about was my sister telling me that you're an influencer, you're influencing people. But people take your information and basically use your expertise to make money, because it wasn't like, check out what her secret vault did. It was like, check out how she exposed how to build business credit using AI. And then it was like, drop the word masterclass to learn more. So people are making money off of your likeliness, right? Which is fine. However, here's the thing, y'all. I own everything. I own my name. I own my business. I have everything trademarked, right? So if you guys are sports fans, you know about NIL, name, image, likeliness, right? Once I really get going, if I wanted to, so many people can get cease and desist, but it's not even worth it to do stuff like that. It's definitely exposure. You don't want to put together lawsuits for reasons that's like stupid stuff like that. You want to have your lawyers do the right thing at the right time, right? But my name, my image, and my likeliness, right? I have all of those things locked down. So this is something as well that getting into the space when you're dealing with athletes, right? With the NIL is making sure that you protect their name, image, and likeliness. This is something that I do already, and as a business owner, this is something that you should be doing, protecting yourself. All right, but let's keep going. So Dun & Bradstreet, it gives you the option for Dun & Bradstreet too. It actually gives you the address to send the letter to, which is Dun & Bradstreet Commercial Credit Services, which is at 103 JFK Parkway, Short Hills, New Jersey, right? 07078 is the zip code. And now it gives you the letter that you want to send out to Dun & Bradstreet. After you read your profile, you get your profile read, okay? Okay, so now it's asking me, do you want me to also draft a combined letter to the CFPB that you can use in the case these bureaus fail to comply in 30 days? Yes, CFPB is not just personal, right? It's called CFPB for a reason. It's not just personal, it's also business. All right. So now it drafted a letter for a CFPB complaint. So in the event that these people do not remove these negative items off of your business report, now you can go file a report with the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Okay. You have your subject line, is giving you a subject line, right? Failure of business credit bureaus to correct inaccuracy or unverifiable information. So basically, you're telling the CFPB that these people they failed, they basically failed your business, and they're giving you a hard time to grow and scale your business. So now you put in your complaint with the CFPB. It gives you a whole letter with the CFPB, their CFPB Enforcement Division. I'm submitting this formal complaint against Experian Business, Equifax Business, and Dun & Bradstreet Business for their failure to comply with the requirements of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. FCRA 15 USC 1681, and the fair and accurate Credit Transaction Act, right? Y'all, you guys can also do the same exact thing on the business side that you do for the personal side. It gave me a whole list here of how to dispute or what type of letter to send into the CFPB in the event that they don't take down your information. Or you can do it side by side. You send a letter into the CFPB alongside disputing stuff with the business bureaus. Okay? All right, so here's the thing now. It's saying, do you want me to also prepare a state level escalation template? Because this person is in this person's business is in Georgia. Every state has their own laws. So it's asking me if I wanted to prepare a state level escalation template, basically to take this to a whole nother level. Why would I not want to take it to a whole nother level, especially if they are messing up on my business profile? So I'm going to do yes. Because once you put in your profile, it reads whatever state that you're in, and it allows you to know what law is going to work for you and what laws are not going to work for you. Okay. So now it's sending an escalation letter to the Georgia Attorney General. Now, come on now. All right. The Georgia Attorney General. You have your business name, your business EIN, your somebody said coach, your business EIN, your business address, insert the date, and then you say they give you the detail on to Office of Attorney General, Consumer Protection Division, 2 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, Southwest, Suite 356, Atlanta, Georgia. Because again, this person business is in Atlanta, right? So now you send out the letter, dear Attorney General, I am submitting a formal complaint against Experian Business, Equifax Business, and Dun & Bradstreet for their failure to comply with both federal and Georgia state credit reporting requirements. Okay. Then you have on whatever the date is, I submitted written notice to each bureau identifying duplicate trade lines, outdated accounts with $0 balance, unverifiable inquiry, misleading risk factors, and conflicting business address listed on my company's report. Copy of these disputes are attached. Make sure you attach the disputes, okay? Make sure you attach the dispute. And it gives you a full breakdown of what you want to send to the Attorney General. Again, every state is different. But once you put in your business profile, it's going to give you what works for your state and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Here's the thing. So we did 3 steps already. We have our business report, right? We send it to the bureaus first, right? The bureaus did nothing. We're sending it to the CFPB. The CFPB did nothing. Not that they don't do anything, right? But if you want to take it a step further, we send it to the Attorney General's office because this is in Georgia, right? But what it's saying is that, do you also want me to draft a follow-up final notice of non-compliance letter you can send directly to the bureaus right before filing with the CFPB and the Attorney General? Of course. So you take the first step of sending the letters to the bureaus. If the bureaus do not respond or they take in forever to respond, you can do a final notice of non-compliance letter. And what you can do now, and you can send that over to them. While you send that over to them, now you can go and file your report with the CFPB or the Attorney General. So I'm going to tell it, yes, I want you to create a final notice of non-compliance. Okay. So now it gives you a final notice of non-compliance to Experian Business, Equifax Business, and Dun & Bradstreet Business. Final notice, failure to comply with FCRA/FCTA investigation requirements. Okay. So now you have the specific bureaus, dear Experian, dear Dun & Bradstreet, dear Equifax. On insert the date of dispute, I submitted a formal dispute regarding inaccurate, duplicate, outdated, and unverifiable items in my credit, in my company business credit profile under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA 15 USC 1681, and the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act 2003, you are required to complete you are required to complete a reinvestigation and provide written results within 30 days. Okay? As of today, you have failed to provide correct results, verify or deletion of the duplicate items, right? Then it says this failure to comply with federal law, y'all, this is nuts, okay? But we're in a position that we was not in before. Lack of information puts us in a position to think smaller, right? Lack of information put us in a position to think smaller, or thinking that we're going to be stuck in business because we don't know how to do certain things. But now we're in a position where we can utilize AI to help us through the process. So much easier. Now it says, do you want me to also create a step-by-step timeline checklist? Yes. Right? Because now what AI can do is AI can actually track this for you. So now you can say after within 30 days, if you don't get the letter, you can train AI to basically send you a notification in 30 days. Now you know after that 30 days, because you got to give them 30 days, right? After the 30 days, you didn't get anything in the mail, nothing like that. Now you go to the CFPB. From the CFPB, I would send the CFPB and the Attorney General at the same time. Okay? Well, maybe give the CFPB some time, because when you take it to the next level. So now it gives you a business credit dispute enforcement timeline. So day one, this is what's happening on day one. Okay? And y'all know what's so oh no, that's okay. I can't do it from there. So yes, business credit dispute enforcement timeline. So day one, your initial dispute. Day 15, which is your midpoint check-in. And what you can do is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell ChatGPT, can you email me? Let's be specific. Can you email me? We want to do business credit dispute enforcement timeline. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Can you email me my business credit dispute enforcement timeline when the time comes? So 15 days from now, 15 days from now is my midpoint, and 30 days is my end. All right. So now what it's going to do is going to actually email you, giving you a reminder. So it's going to give you a reminder of what needs to be done. So in that way you don't forget. Because if you're like me and you're a busy entrepreneur, sometimes this stuff, go over our head. This is why we hire a lot of people in the credit repair space, the business credit space. And okay, so this is a perfect example. You see how it's asking me to connect my email, my Gmail? That's only because I'm using Chrome. If I had opened this up in Safari, because it's already connected, right? So now it wants me to reconnect. No, I'm lying. It's because my computer got hacked. So now it wants me to reconnect my Gmail, right? So let me see if I can show you guys this without giving y'all too much information on my passwords. Okay, so continue to Gmail. Let's see. Next. Should be able to just enter a fingerprint here. If I remember what the password is. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. So now I connect my ChatGPT to my email, and boom, it's going to now So it says accepted your Gmail. So what it's going to do is going to send me an email with all of these updates along with the letters every 15 days, 30 days. The next step from there, you already have your letter to the CFPB and the Attorney General. You send out, you file your complaint online with the CFPB about your business, and then from there you take it to a next step and you go to the Attorney General's office. Okay, so while this is generating, for those of you guys who are on the YouTube, I'm just going to go and look at some questions over here. Excuse, are you using the 5 version of ChatGPT? Also, which chat app using? Yes, so ChatGPT 5. I am using ChatGPT 5. Okay. Let's see, TikTok. Do you guys have anything happening over here? Okay. I don't know how to pull my credit report. I need you, coach. Please check my profile. It's your loyal student. So did you send me over your profile to my email? Send it over to my email. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how to pull my report either. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to pull your report on here as well too. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go to, I'm just going to go to Google because my computer have like all these extra verification steps on it. So you go to Experian Business. Okay, you go to Experian Business Credit. And this is how you do it, right? So you basically have to log into the account in order for you to do it. Let me see if I can log into my client's profile. So let me stop sharing for a quick second. Log in. Do I have anybody's information on here? Okay, so this is actually one of my profiles. I no longer have this company, but let me see if I can log into, let me go on this side. I'm going to, okay, Experian Business. Let me see if I can pull a sample for you guys really quick. You sent it to orders. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so Experian Business. Okay, let me go here. Let me see if I can pull up this client's profile. Everything has fingerprint on it right now. Okay, so I can't necessarily pull that up from here. However, let me go back to what I was showing you guys. Share my screen. Okay, so share my screen. Okay, so look, it's telling me that I'm locked in. They will send me 2 reminder emails that would ping you here with the email that I already gave it. Midpoint is going to be Tuesday, September 23rd. I'll get an email in my email box on September 23rd, and then 30-day deadline will be October 8th. Okay, October 8th. So it's going to email me the information. Now I'm going to allow my notifications to be on. Okay. But the way that you pull your report on the Experian side is that you go to Experian Business, you log into the account, and this is how you pull it on the Experian side. Okay. And that's how you see the full report that you can pull on Experian. You can also log into your NAV account if you guys have NAV, and you can view reports. So if you have the paid version of NAV, you can view reports and see the reports for 3 bureaus. However, remember that NAV is just the net asset value of your company, right? Oh, it's not even showing you guys. Let me stop sharing. Let me start back sharing. Let me see if I can, oh, not end. There we go. Okay, so this is what I was trying to do. Yeah, so if you guys have NAV, right? the net asset value of your company. So that's what NAV stands for, the net asset value of your company. What you can do is you can go into NAV and you can pull your 3 credit report. However, NAV is a third party company, and it does not mean that they're going to give you accurate information, because we have clients where we log into their NAV account. And what happens with NAV is that NAV may show us, like, let's say, an experience score of 23, right? But then we log into the actual Experian Business Bureau and then we see like an 84. So because NAV is a third party, they don't always update your information like Experian will update your information right away. Somebody said, I can't pull up the Dun & Bradstreet on NAV, but I can see Experian is an A. You cannot pull it up because you don't have a paid account. So make sure you're paying for the account, and you just go under reports. Okay, so click on the bureau and then go under reports. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying on YouTube. I have a charge off on my profile. Yep, same exact thing. So you can dispute charge offs on your profile as well too. Somebody said, oh man, coach. You can dispute charge offs on your profile as well too. Guys, I highly recommend that you guys be at the Business AI Millionaire Summit, right? And the reason why I said it for you guys to be there, because we have all different type of industry experts that's going to be showing you guys how to utilize AI in your business. Stuff like this. Like, this is 0.01% of information that we can show you guys about AI, right? I am also going to be showing you guys a new way of how to utilize AI to get vehicles under your business, right? So that's an exclusive thing that I'm going to be doing at the summit, right? Well, we have a lot of speakers, but it just figuring out the order of that. But showing you guys how to get business vehicles under your business now utilizing AI. Like, the world is changing and y'all have to keep up. If y'all are not keeping up, y'all are getting left behind, okay? I am on the vehicle challenge and the Bosses Build Business Credit Group. I'm trying to do corporate leasing. Can you help me with fixing my profile? Yes, I want you to come to the summit, y'all. This is like, the information that I just gave y'all here is like 5% of the things that y'all can do. Okay. So if you're in Atlanta, you want to come to the summit. Someone just did 30 tickets. They just sponsored 30 tickets. Okay. They sponsored 30 tickets. So you guys are now only paying $47 versus the $97. Okay. They basically sponsor half off tickets for you guys. Yes, it's going to be in Atlanta. And you guys can go to, let me see, AI Millionaire Summit.info. So you can go to AI Millionaire Summit.info, INFO, and you will be able to get your general admissions for only $47. Just check mine. It says 85 now in 1 month using your gems. Absolutely, right? Y'all can get a Paydex score and experience score in less than 30 days, right? So this person said, just check mine. It says 85 now in 1 month, okay? 1 month using my gems. So their Equifax, their Experian, they were able to get an 85 experience score in less than 30 days. What credit bureaus do corporate apartments check? That is a great question, right? When it comes to, so let me break down the bureaus for you guys. Dun & Bradstreet mostly focuses on the beginning trade lines, okay? Experian is where you will find more of your credit cards and stuff like that. Equifax is where you will find most of like your loans. So when you guys take out loans, you see that information pop up on your Experian. But here's the thing, just like anything else, some companies are going to look at Dun & Bradstreet, some are going to look at Experian, and some are going to look at Equifax. You have to know what questions to ask them when you are going in for corporate leasing. Corporate leasing still works the same. Is it a process where some of the things are a little bit harder? Yes, it's just a little bit harder, but you have to know what to say to them. As long as you know what to say, you're going to get the results. Most of the times, people do not know what to say and they do not get the results because they have no idea what questions to ask them. Okay? Um, Go to her YouTube channel. She got a whole video. But yes, so this is one of the fastest way for you guys to dispute negative items off of your business profile. And again, this is just a few information. It's Finished Consultant. Hey, how are you? Um, so this is just wait, is that Kenya? That's Kenya. Yeah. Kenya, you on here on your business page. I love it. I just got a yes for a corporate lease, and they are going to send me the paperwork. Send me the paper by email. Yes, look. Let me tell y'all something. If one thing that I know business. Okay, y'all may be able to catch me on multiple other things, but let me tell y'all, if it's one thing I understand, it is business. How to run a business, how to operate a business. And let me tell y'all why. Because I made so many mistakes in business. I allowed people to play with me in business because I didn't know better in business 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 15 years ago, right? So people play off of your kindness. This is why I teach the way I teach, to give you guys the information that you guys need to be successful. Because as a business owner that had multiple failed businesses, right? Some successful businesses, some failed businesses. But as a business owner who have had experience, I really wish I knew today what I knew years ago. I would not have made half of the mistakes that I made back then, right? If I knew what I knew now. Please pop your stuff. You deserve your flowers. Absolutely. Y'all know me. I am not a pop my stuff type person. From Detroit to Atlanta. Yes, come on down, Kenya. So yeah, once again, we have somebody that sponsored 30 tickets to the AI Millionaire Summit. We are going to be teaching everything AI, from business funding, business vehicles, right? I'm launching that. So you guys are going to get an exclusive exclusive sneak peek of how to utilize AI to now get business vehicles under your business. It's like 10 times easier, y'all. It's crazy. Okay. It's crazy. So funding your business utilizing AI, business vehicles using AI. We have somebody who teaches out of state real estate, like how to buy real estate from like auction. And they're giving, if one thing that y'all know about me, if y'all been to any of my event, y'all know that anybody I invite, they don't come and give you, if I can do it, you can do it too. We don't do that. We gonna give y'all the real steps, the real game, the real breakdown. We have somebody that's gonna be teaching y'all AI twin, right? A lot of y'all, I know, like me now, like getting on camera and stuff, I just be like, ooh, Lord. But I'm in an industry where I have to be on camera. But now I have AI twins as well, because this could be AI. Am I AI? Am I not AI? Right? Do I look like AI? I'm just saying, but it could be AI. But having an AI twin that is able to do work for me. So now you guys are going to be seeing a lot more AIs, because this is just where the world is going. So somebody will be doing AI twins. We have someone that's going to be teaching multiple streams of income. She has a business credit, personal credit business. She has like a sports business. Crazy work, y'all. Crazy work. All right. We have somebody that's going to be teaching y'all systems, like how to add the proper paperwork into your business as well too. We have automations, like how to automate your business. My business is hands off, right? You don't want to consistently be showing up on social media all the time and then have to go work in your business. I'm going to work on my business, not in my business. So you have to know the difference. They're going to show you guys how to work on your business, just not in your business. Okay. I swear, I think some people's Zoom recording be pre-recorded already, but showing up as like, no, it is. It is. You didn't know you can do that? Absolutely. Absolutely. So they do it as a webinar. So you do it as a webinar, it's pre-recorded and it comes up. I do that as well too. Y'all don't even know that. I could be on webinar right now, right? But yes, that is again working on your business, not in your business. Okay. We have somebody that's going to be talking about grants, but these are real people, y'all. So the lady who's doing grants, she's hardly on social media, and she makes millions off of grants. Like they're using grants to buy land, they're using grants to buy basketball teams. Crazy work. When I found that out, I was like, you have a what? You have a semi-professional basketball team from using grants. And they're gonna show us the real way, like how to actually win the grants, y'all. Y'all know I get so frustrated when we go to these events and it's like, if I can do it, you can do it too. No, 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 no. Y'all better bring y'all computer, bring y'all notebooks. Well, y'all don't need to bring notebooks. We'll give y'all notebooks. But bring your computer, because everything is going to be hands-on training. Let me tell you, it's going to be crazy work. Okay, crazy work. All right, let's see. Let me stop sharing here. All right, let's get into some questions, y'all, because I do have a class that I need to teach in less than 15 minutes. So let me get into some questions. You guys got questions? Drop your questions. Let's go to work. Let me check the chat box here. It's AI Millionaire Summit.info. Okay, AI Millionaire Summit.info. Coach, for those who aren't able to physically be there, are you able to purchase tickets to watch it virtually, or can we purchase the replay? We're trying not to do virtually, y'all, because y'all need to get in the rooms. Like y'all need to get in the rooms. This is how y'all gonna learn the information, where y'all can raise y'all hands and ask questions. Nothing is off limits. This is all about you guys. As far as purchasing a replay, I don't have that set up yet. I don't know if I may have it set up in the future. I don't know. The people who attend the summit might have an option where I might put the videos inside of the Facebook group, possibly, right? But for right now, we want y'all in those seats. Yeah. Anyways, y'all know how we do. How do she charge for grant writing? Again, get in the room. That's questions that you can ask her. Okay, let's see. I just started my business 4 months ago. This is perfect for me. Come on down. Absolutely. Everything is going to be about business. How to utilize AI twins in your business if you don't want to actually, have your face right on camera. How to automate a business, like how to create a landing page, how to create sales. This is somebody who's making multi 6 figures a month off of digital products, y'all. One of the people that's going to be there. Okay. Any additional questions here, y'all? So yes, again, it's AI Millionaire Summit. For those of you guys who are asking, AI Millionaire Summit.info. Make sure you put info, INFO. I bought the Bosses Build Business Credit course, and my experience is good, but I paid for at least 5 vendors' accounts, and only 2 is reporting. I need help. Absolutely. Come on to the AI Millionaire Summit. Y'all, we will have breakout sessions, right? We will have breakout sessions. And then what I'm going to do for those of you guys who are in the room, I can't tell y'all just yet. I can't tell y'all. Y'all got to be there. Y'all, I can't tell y'all. Y'all know, y'all always get me. I get on here and I start running my mouth and I give y'all all the gems. But just know, if you're in the room, you're going to get something exclusive, like very, very exclusive. So, yes. So make sure you come to the AI Millionaire Summit, because that's actually something that we can look at on stage, right? So we'll have the projectors where we'll look at a few of you guys' profile and help you guys through the process. It does not make any sense for you guys not to be in the room when you know you have issues. We do everything, and it's so much more easier now utilizing AI. Okay. Any more questions here, guys? I have a class I need to teach shortly. Any more questions? TikTok, you guys have any questions? Hey. Hi, Renee. I was just talking about you, Renee. So if y'all on TikTok, y'all over here with Miss Renee Bob, Miss our grant writer. Somebody just asked about grants, Renee. I told them they need to be at the summit. Okay, I told them they need to be at the summit. Let me see. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate you. But yes, any additional questions here? You know I am your biggest fan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh look, TikTok be acting up. Now I gotta do this code thing. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Trying to purchase ticket and it's saying none available. On AI Millionaire Summit.info. I'm gonna drop that link for you again because that's impossible. You are, I doubt you on the right page. AI Millionaire Summit.info. Let me go look at it myself. Early bird tickets. No, it's coming up. You might have been on the wrong page. I got my ticket. Yes. Let me Renee, you know when I get on these live, I'd be giving out all the gems. I can't tell y'all what's about to happen at the AI Millionaire Summit, y'all, because this is game changing. Okay, game changing. And my business been established for 5 years. Okay, great, but I don't have. I guess you meant to say have any revenue. Can I use my personal bank statements for my business? No, you don't have to use your personal bank statement for your business. We're going to show you how to. I know y'all, I promise y'all, I just get passionate. I get passionate, right? Because there's so many steps that y'all are missing that y'all don't know that y'all can even do. You cannot mix your personal statement with your business. It's called co-mingling. You do not want to do that. Every business owner on here should have at least 5 different bank statements. That's why they need, I can't see behind this computer. I need to move y'all this way. Let me move y'all this way. Okay, that's why they need to come to the event. Exactly. This is exactly why y'all need to come to the event. I am betting on me this time. That is the best way for you to bet. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself, y'all. But yes, we have, like I said, guys, we have somebody that sponsored 30 tickets. So you guys only have to do $47 for general admissions. And it's only 30 tickets at that price, guys. Once that is gone, it goes back up to what the price was. I love to hear that. Bet on yourself. Yes, bet on yourself. That's the best way for you to do it. Don't bet on anybody else. Bet on yourself. We as coaches, our goal is just to guide you guys down the right path, obviously, but you absolutely have to bet on yourself. I know, coach, I'm sorry. I wanted to show proof of funds because you taught us nothing in the personal, always the business. Correct, correct. So we just have to remember not to stray away from our business, right? Because I personally sometimes stray away from our business. Like life gets the best of us sometimes, and then we forget everything that we're taught, right? We forget everything that we're taught, but we have to remember to bring ourselves back and keep going. All right. Okay, guys, any more questions? I have another class I need to teach, and I'm super excited. This class is going to be on digital products. Also, there's going to be somebody at the summit showing you guys how to make, let me tell y'all something. Making 7 figures a month off of digital products is crazy. And we're not talking about a year. We're talking about a month. Making 7 figures off of digital products a month is crazy work. Okay, crazy work. We're literally giving y'all step by step. So it's not something where y'all leaving and saying, oh, Renee didn't show me how to do grants. Absolutely not. Renee's going to show you step by step how to get that done. Step by step. Renee is not going to be like, if you can do it, I can do it too. Absolutely not. Nobody hitting my stage with the you can do it, I can do it too attitude. We're doing real life teaching, real life coaching, and real life strategy. Grow, scale, dominate, fund. Okay? That's what I need to learn. Let's go to work, y'all. Let's go to work. Somebody said, we are going to apply for grants during the training. Look at that, y'all. Y'all are going to apply for grants during the actual summit while Renee. While she's on stage, she's going to show y'all how to apply for grants. Let me tell y'all, we get so many people online that's just like, I'm not gatekeeping. I don't gatekeep. This is how you do this. And then they give you 2 steps. That is gatekeeping. Okay, gatekeeping. Renee is basically going to show y'all how to apply for grants live at the conference. So you don't have to leave to go. So you have a choice. If you want to book Renee, which I highly recommend, you can, but that's a choice, right? But after you leave, she's going to give you all the tools that you need to apply for grants. And you're going to apply for grants live at the conference, guys, live. What is the date of the summit? Here's the link again. Renee, somebody says, say what? Do you have a summit coming in Vegas? No, I do not. Yes, she's going to show y'all live how to apply for grants. Okay? Yes, they will get a grant toolkit. Wow. And you guys get a grant toolkit. So she said you guys will get a grant toolkit. So besides showing you guys how to apply for grants live, she's also going to give you guys a grant toolkit. Super excited about that one. Can I get a toolkit too, Renee? I'm just saying. Don't be stingy. I would like a toolkit too. Can you help find a house? Can you help me find a house in Vegas? I'm not a realtor. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate it. I'm not a realtor. When is it? I am late. It is October 11th. I know TikTok, y'all a little bit different here. Let me see. Can I comment on my own stuff? How do I comment on here? Y'all know TikTok is like a foreign language to me, right? Oh, there we go. Let's see. .info. AI Millionaire Summit .info. There we go. I need to get so better at TikTok. Now, how I pin it? There we go. Pin the comment. There we go. Okay. You're a very resourceful coach. I don't know about you sometimes. Not you don't know about me sometimes. Because let me tell y'all, I have worked jobs, y'all. I promise y'all I worked jobs all my life. Okay. All my life. All my life I had to fight. Okay. All my life. I am very resourceful because I want to always teach myself how to fish so I can eat forever, which is basically what we're doing with you guys. So at the summit, Renee is going to teach you guys how to eat, right? Renee also is it monthly, Renee? I think she has like a monthly grant list where she sends out grant opportunities every single month. So if she's showing you guys how to um, apply for these grants, you guys want to make sure that you get on her grant list. So every single month, you now get the grant list from her. So in that way, you can be there. Is there a discount code to apply? No, it's already discounted. So AI Millionaire Summit, and it's only for general admissions. VIP is what it is, because VIP, we got something beautiful in store for you guys, right? Monthly, yes. So Renee has a monthly grant list. I am on Renee's monthly grant list. Renee showed me how to apply for grant. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Sometimes I still hire Renee on the side because, that's my personal preference because I just have so much going on. But in the event, I'm like, okay, Renee's already doing, let's just say 20 grand. She's doing 20 grants for me this month. I want to do 5 on my own. I want to try it out. I know how to actually apply for grants. Why? Because my coach taught it to me. Renee is my coach. She's one of my business coaches. And she has a monthly grant list. So after you come to the summit, you're welcome. After you come to the summit and she show you guys how to apply for the grants, now get on her grant list. Every single month she's sending you, like, sometimes it's 40 grants, it's 50 grants, it's like 60 grants, it's like 30 grants. Every month is different grants that you can apply for, different grants and different deadlines. And let me tell y'all this. Unlike other people, okay? These are grants that's not expired, okay? These are grants that's not expired. You're going to get grants for that actual month. You're not going to click on the grant and then the grant says expired. It expired 20 days ago. Absolutely not. If one thing that Miss Bob does, Miss Renee Bob does, okay, is she stays in the loop. She stays in her lane. She is grants. She stays in her lane. I stay in my lane. I do business credit, business vehicles, business funding here and there, right? But I stay in my lane. Most of the time, people jump out of their lane and they give you guys BS. The September list, woo! Okay, let's read that. She said the September list has 150 grants on it. I am going to show them how to sort the list too using AI. Let me read that again. The September list has 120 grants on it. 120 grants on it. Okay. She's going to show y'all how to sort. Let me see. She's going to show you guys how to sort the list too. So again, Renee, somebody said, oh my gosh. Right? So remember, not every grant you qualify for. So if she has 120 grants on this list, what she's going to do is she's going to show you guys how to utilize AI to sort those grants. So not every grant you're going to apply for, but she's going to show you how to sort it based on your business to show you what you qualify for live on stage, y'all. Live on stage. Somebody said, I got my ticket. Yes, I love it. Excited. Renee, Instagram is going crazy over here. Renee, how do I get it one-on-one? Yes. Okay. Yes. Talk to Renee. She got you. Okay. Any additional questions here, y'all? Wow. 120 grants, y'all. 120 grants for the month of September. She's going to show you guys how to apply for the grants live on stage, how to sort the grants live on stage, right? Can we connect with Renee before the summit? Renee, can they connect with you before the summit? Is the question. If she's still there. Let's see if she's still there. Yes. Renee said yes. How would they connect with you, Renee, before the summit? I see the 5-day summit. I got here late. You don't see a 5-day summit. You might be in the wrong place, Kenya. It's .info, not .com. That is not me. That is a fake account. So AI Millionaire Summit .info. Let me put that here. Kenya, you're in the wrong place. AI Millionaire. Not the phone dying. The phone definitely died. Always, always, y'all. I promise y'all, always. Always. Okay. I got an LLC back in 2016, but was dissolved by the state. Should I start over? You don't necessarily have to start over. Well, if it was dissolved, that's something totally different. But what I would recommend is I would recommend calling the state and see if you can restart the entity. Now, you may have to pay a fee, right? You may have to pay a fee, but you should be able to restart. Okay, she got to jump on another call. Okay, Renee. But yeah, so what you want to do is you want to contact the state and see if you can restart that entity, right? Because you may not have to dissolve it. Okay. But I also need to jump on another call, another session that I have, another class I need to teach. Thank you so much, Renee. We appreciate you. But yes, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys get your tickets for the AI Millionaire Summit. Like I said, we have somebody that basically sponsored 30 tickets for the AI Millionaire Summit, and you no longer have to pay full price. You just pay $47 because a person already sponsored the rest. Thank y'all so much for the badge. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are so amazing. Let me see if I can go back live on Instagram. But anyways, y'all, I need to jump off anyways. So I hope the information that I gave you guys as far as teaching you guys how to dispute negative items on your business profile was helpful. I look forward to seeing you guys at the AI Millionaire Summit coming October 11th. I'm super excited to see you guys in person. Okay. As a reminder, Bosses Build Business Credit. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank y'all. Okay, let's see. Okay.